gotta get the heck out of here. Hey everyone, it is another week. Halloween decor hunting. Just me and good old Mr. Skeleton. I don't know why I say that. All right, so it is Wednesday. It is already well into the week and we are slacking because it is like prime Halloween decor hunting time. So today we're going to HomeGoods. We're gonna go to Hallmark. We're gonna run into Ross and then we're gonna go into Target. And that's what we're doing today. Ooh, this person has a license plate that says Chewbacca. I mean, not entirely, but like a couple of things taken out, but still it looks like Chewbacca. Oh, what's with the traffic? Oh, it's lunch hour. Do people really go out during lunch hour still? People in offices, I'm just confused. Oh, I have some really good news. In the process of getting my very first piece of merch out, I am so excited about this. I hope, like, fingers crossed it looks good. I don't even know. This is my first time ever doing anything like this. It's like my first attempt at doing some sort of like clothing and or like home, I don't want to give away too much, home decor-ish kind of stuff. And it's really exciting and really scary because I don't know what I'm doing at all. So members of the Jade the Libra channel or my spooky family members will be getting the first sneak peek and the first like I'm gonna release it to members first. If you don't know what I'm talking about, so YouTube started this membership program where it's like you can join the channel. It's kind of like Patreon in a way. So you get perks. So there are different levels and you get different perks for each level. So if you see in the comments that like a little pumpkin, or soon it will be a bat, next to somebody's name in the comments, that means they are a member of the channel. So you get a little badge, all members get that, and then each level kind of gets different things. So if you want to find out more about the membership, there's a join button right by the subscribe button, and it talks about the different levels and what you get with each level. All right, so we're cruising. I'm feeling HomeGoods is gonna be really busy because I can already tell from here, literally everywhere is busy today. And I don't know what's happening because it's so hot. It's supposed to be like 88 today, which really isn't. I mean, it's hot, but it's not that hot. I'm sure with the humidity, it feels like 90 something today. But there is a cold front coming through, and let me just brag about it once again. Next week, one of the days, it's supposed to get down to the 40s at night, which is just, wah! You don't want to run over that, which is just my kind of weather. My mom's like, no, just a little cold. I'm like, are you kidding me? I cannot wait. All right, here we go. All right, going in to HomeGoods. Let's do it. So change of plans. I had to run home for something really quick and I gotta go. And now I'm going back out. So I might just bump Ross. We're gonna have to go there. I think we're going tomorrow or Friday anyway. But I'm gonna run really quick to Hallmark and I'm gonna run into Target really quick. And but I'm gonna tell you really quick what I saw in HomeGoods. So at HomeGoods, I saw a lot of the stuff we saw last time was really picked over. Saw a lot of like snow globes or snow globe-esque type of things, mainly. A lot of ceramics. There were some statues, but a lot of snow globes, like spooky different snow globes. There was like a skull one that was gold that was really cool. There was one with like a little pumpkin bottom like part, and there was one that was like they were like eyeballs at the bottom of it. What else did I see? There were a couple of spooky mugs. Like there was one that said boo on it, and then it had where you hold on to it, the handle is a bone. So that was kind of cool, and just a couple of things like that, but nothing really new and exciting, honestly. Bunch of the same ceramic pieces that we saw before, like the one with the ghost. It's like a bowl kind of thing with a ghost. Then in the other area, what did I see? Mainly like a lot of gnomes, a lot of plushes, some witches. There were some random statues and things in there too that I'll show. But I tried to get what I could, but it just seemed like a lot of the same stuff. I did see a new pillow that had witches on it, kind of dancing, I think. Oh, and I saw some stuff in the Halloween like tablecloth area. So there was one that was just kind of like a black and orange kind of check situation. There was one that was a gothic. It was like gray and black. It was a gothic look to it. Bats and like a little, like almost like a damask print kind of looking thing, but just like all different characters, like spooky characters in it. Then there was a tablecloth that was kind of like a beigey color with a black spider web all over it. So, I mean, there was some stuff there. They did have Halloween out, but nothing that really caught my eye. But now we're going to Hallmark. All right, so I just left Hallmark. They really didn't have much. I was in there, it was like really quick. They had a bunch of little plush candy corns, but then they had some Charlie Brown, or I think it was just one, like Snoopy mug. And then they had like a little wine thermos thing that said like here for the booze or whatever. And then on the other side of that little, it was like a little display thing, they had Nightmare Before Christmas, and they had little Jack Skellington plushes, and I think they also had like this Jack Skellington and a sled or something like that looking thing, or maybe it was a coffin, or I don't know what was happening. They had this Jack Skellington, it's like a metal thing that had Jack Skellington in it, and then it's like a luminary is essentially what it is, and you put in, you know, your candle and it lights up. So they did have a couple of cute things, but not nearly as much as they usually have. All right, I'm running into Target. All right, so I just left Target, and they had a bunch of stuff, like a fully stocked dollar spot, but they had no actual Halloween decorations yet, which I wasn't really expecting to see anyway, because some of you have tipped me off, that it's coming out, I think it was like the 13th or the 17th, or I've heard a couple different dates around that time. So I wasn't expecting to see Halloween decorations out yet, but I went and checked anyway, just because. But at the dollar spot, I did see some new stuff. I saw the stuff we've seen before, and I'll go ahead and still show it. Saw a bunch of spooky trees, the velvet ones and the glittery ones. I saw a bunch of those ceramic cauldrons. So if you missed out on those before, definitely check back at your dollar spot. What else do they have? They had the rugs again. They had the pillows. I got the trick-or-treat side and the hocus pocus side this time. So it's like an orange and black pillow. They also had a home sweet haunted home pillow. They had the burlap jack-o'-lantern pillow. They had the dish towels again, fully stocked. In my last Halloween decor hunting video, some of you said that the little ceramic things are for your sponges next to your sink. And I was like, wait, that makes way more sense, but how come I thought the whole time that it was like a candy dish? I don't even know where I got that. Well, turns out on the sticker on the bottom, it says candy dish. So that's where I got that, but it still doesn't make sense to me. It makes way more sense if you put like a sponge in there or something. I don't even know what kind of candy you could put in there that would stay in there, but that's besides the point. Also, some things I hadn't seen before, they had some really cute little signs, like little wooden signs. One was a jack-o'-lantern, one was a witch hat, and one was a witch shoe, I believe. They also had a couple of craft things this year. They had some ribbon, like some black and orange striped ribbon, and one with skulls on it, I think, and just some little cute little crafty things that I hadn't seen there before. I also saw some fabric pumpkins. One had a bunch of little Halloween, like it was like white with little black Halloween little characters on it. The other one was floral with some bones on it or something, I don't know. And then that was pretty much it for the dollar spot. When I went into the candy section, they did have a couple of new things that we didn't see. I got a quick shot of it, just some cookie cutters that we hadn't seen before, and some little Pyrex dishes, but they were still putting some stuff out. But so that's it for today, really. We're gonna go out tomorrow and hit a bunch of places. All right, hey everyone, it is another day in 2020 paradise. But today we're running out to HomeGoods. I'm gonna run to Dollar Tree, Target. These are all different ones. Different Dollar Tree, different Target, different HomeGoods. And I'm gonna go to Ross. That's what we're doing today. Okay, so here's the thing. Let's have a little chit chat about HomeGoods, because you guys let me know in the comments that there is a headless horseman statue again this year at HomeGoods. Like the one, if you weren't here last time, I broke my headless horseman statue. My favorite Halloween or just all around decor piece that I've ever owned is broken. And he didn't break into a million pieces either. really it was just, which I think maybe I was a little dramatic about, but just even what happened, just breaking it all was just, because my DIY skills are very minimal. So his shoulder and his part of his cape broke, and his arm, if you haven't seen it, it's a headless horseman riding on a horse, and the horse is kind of back on its hind legs, and the headless horseman is holding his pumpkin head like up above his head, non-head, neck, whatever. So his arm, one of his arms broke into a fairly large chunk, so that's good news, and then his shoulder and his cape broke. So it's not going to be horribly difficult. There are some little itty bitty pieces that I feel like might not be the best, but I feel like I might be able to make it work. Anyways, that's besides the point. A lot of you in the comments last time said that you've seen the Headless Horseman statue back again. Anyways, we're looking for the Headless Horseman. Also, yesterday was a little bit strange, and I feel weird lying to you guys or being secretive, and so I'm just gonna tell you what happened, because I feel like we're just on this new level of connection, and if you're just here to see Halloween decor, then I'm sorry for the TMI that's about to unfold. All right, so I have this thing called celiac disease, which I feel like is pretty mainstream at this point, because a gluten-free diet at one point, I don't know if it still is, but at one point was like super savvy and like everybody was doing it. So basically I have an intolerance to gluten, which is basically wheat, barley, rye, and malt, I believe are the culprits. And I've had it for about 13 years now. People have different symptoms. Some people have skin problems and rashes and things like that. Some people have just a lot of bloating and like just like that kind of like gassy situations. And some people, I'm not gonna name any names, have explosive diarrhea. And there's really no cure. It's basically you just have to follow the diet. And some people are more sensitive to it than others. Like some people can have some crackers, but they can't have crackers and a sandwich and then pizza for dinner. Or some people can have a beer, but they can't have a beer with pizza. But all I know is I can't have any of it. Not a crumb, not a cracker, nothing. So anyway, I got glutened is what they call it, I think, over the weekend. I don't know what I ate. I don't know what it was. A lot of times it could be something random. Some things that even say they're gluten-free have glutened me. So you never know. It could literally be anything at any point in time. Anyways, I got glutened over the weekend, and it's a process for your small intestine essentially to rebuild itself. So yesterday I was at HomeGoods and it just hit me. And you know when it just hits you. I don't know why we always have to talk about poop here, apparently, randomly. Like we talked about fried chicken last time, and now I'm talking about a situation at HomeGoods. Whatever, I feel like we're all family here, and if you're disgusted by it, I totally understand. You may not have intestinal issues. If you have intestinal issues, this talk is just totally normal at this point for you, and you're just like, yeah, girl, yeah, this happened, and you tell all your stories about all the times you almost pooped your pants. Yeah, if you have intestinal issues, you're that friend. You're that friend. And if you don't have a friend like that, I'm your friend like that. I'm not gonna get too graphic, don't worry. But basically, it just hit. Everyone's been in that situation, especially even if you don't have celiac disease or some sort of intestinal. This guy's just straight up stopping. All right, anyways, so back to the poop story. Everyone at some point has had, you know, a situation where it hits and it's not an ideal time. Well, that time was me yesterday at HomeGoods. And you know what? I persevered. I still got my shots, and then I got out of there and went home. And for those of you who are like, you went home? Like what? Yes, I went home. Like it's already COVID time. The last thing I want to do is go into some public restroom and make it a whole scene. But I wasn't trying to be at HomeGoods like clean up on aisle Halloween. Anyways, we made it. Everything was fine. It wasn't fine, but it was fine. So I might cut this out because this is just too much. I don't know if I'm ready to get on this level. But if we are here, then cheers. I hope you have a really great lunch today. Anyways, we're approaching HomeGoods. I'm so excited. Okay, we're going in. Okay, we just left HomeGoods, and what the heck? There was nothing there. All they had was one aisle, like one side of one aisle. So it wasn't even like both sides of the aisle. It was just like one side of the aisle. And it was pretty sparse. There was a really cool witch's broom that was pretty cute. and then a black wreath that I hadn't seen before, and then there was another wreath that said trick or treat that I think I've seen before, but maybe not. They did have some Halloween socks that I got some shots of. They were really quick shots because there were people standing like in that area and that were starting to get pretty close, so I was just like, I got the shots that I could and then I got out of there. I don't know, it was very, 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 very picked over. So now we're going to Ross, then we're gonna go to Dollar Tree, and then we're gonna run to Target really quick. All right, Ross, don't let us down, Ross. Right, so I just left Ross and Dollar Tree. Went ahead and ran into Dollar Tree. I didn't even film in Dollar Tree. Let me just put that out there. That Dollar Tree was a hot mess. Just everything completely torn apart. Halloween stuff picked over already. So Ross, though, had Halloween that was starting to come out. I'm so excited. And the prices at Ross, so good. They had some Halloween pillows out. They had one that said something about bewitched or witchy or something that was purple. They had another Halloween one that I don't even remember what it said, because I just really liked the one that had the spooky house on it. It was like a house scenery thing. It had some jack-o'-lanterns in the background that were like light gray. They also had some signs. One that said like every day or everyone needs some magic or a little magic or something like that. And then the other one said broom parking violators will be towed, like toad, T-O-A-D, towed. Then they had some little potion bottles that were really cute. One was a larger one that said like witch's brew on it or something, and then the other ones were little smaller potion bottles. And then I think that's it. Oh wait, no, they did have some Halloween blankets. They had one that had some skeleton hands, and then one that was black and orange stripes that said like XOXO and like different like vampire teeth on it. They had some little books. Like I couldn't tell if they were books that had the, like I couldn't actually get them out of the container, so I just showed what I could of the books. But they look like the books that have the, like where you open it and it's like a little container inside. But Ross is definitely starting to get their Halloween out. We're on our way now to Target, and we're gonna see if this Target has anything out, because last time we were here was last week, end of last week I think. Oh my lordy, this is a very busy Target. I just left Target. Okay, at Target, I didn't see a lot of new stuff. So the dollar spot was pretty picked over. They didn't have any cauldrons or anything like that. They had a couple of brooms left. I didn't get any shots of any of the stuff we've seen 5,000 times, because we've seen it 5,000 times. But something new I did see in the dollar spot that I want to alert you of, because it is so cool, or they are so cool, are these little faux candles. You know, the faux candles that have, they like kind of light up like little LED candles, and then they have fake wax dripping over the side of the candles. They had those there. They had black and white. They also had tall and shorter little candles. Didn't see anything else. Went down to the aisle where they're supposed to be putting out Halloween, and it was nothing but school supplies still. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. We didn't see a whole lot. I don't know if it's slowing down or if it's just getting started or what's happening, but it was not the best day to Halloween decor hunt today. So we'll be back out tomorrow. We're gonna do it. Hey everyone, it is another day, another striped shirt. Oh, what's going on with this cop with its lights on? We are out Halloween decor hunting, me and Mr. Skeleton. Oh wait, sorry, me and good old Mr. Skeleton. And we are, what are we doing today? We're going all the way out to that HomeGoods, the fancy HomeGoods that we've had no luck with. I don't even know why I'm going out there, because it's literally been the worst so far. But no, I take that back. We saw those cauldrons, those Ray-Dun cauldrons that one day. So we're going all the way out there. But the reason we're going all the way out there is because we have to go to Joann's anyway. It is Friday, and I'm not ready for it to be Friday, because I still want to get some more Halloween decor hunting in, because we really didn't see anything the last couple days. Nothing new. I guess we saw a little bit at Hallmark, but we didn't see anything at the HomeGoods we went to. We only saw 1 or 2 new things at Target. So I don't know if I'm gonna squeeze in a couple more days into this video. It gets a little difficult with the editing, because then I get like 5 hours of footage to edit, and that's what takes me so long. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I basically got way off track. about where we're going today, but we're just gonna go. We're just going. Wherever the Halloween wind takes us. Anyways, I just have to say this, gonna put this out there. I'm wearing jeans for the first time in a long time today. I've been like a full on, like, you know, t-shirt dress, smock dress, tank top dress kind of ghoul lately, or baggy t-shirt and leggings. So I'm wearing jeans for the first time in a long time since like quarantine has happened, or COVID, or the pandemic, or whatever. It's just a whole level of sausage casing that I wasn't ready for. Alright, so what are we looking for today? That's the real question. We're looking for a headless horseman. I wouldn't be mad at more spooky mugs. I don't know what else I want to see. I really want to see what Walmart has this year, because they pretty much killed it last year. I thought they had a really good mix of vintage looking stuff. They had some spooky baby heads. Remember those? Those were weird, and I loved them. And I put like a little tea light in, like, you know, not a real tea light, like an LED tea light in there, and the heads lit up. It was like a whole spooky situation. All right, we're almost there, so I'll see you guys at HomeGoods. Alright, so, oh god, I keep thinking these dragonflies are cicada killers every time, or a wasp or something. But I think I'm also plagued by what happened to my mom. So just got out of HomeGoods, and they had some slim pickings in a lot of areas. So the whole homeware section was completely bare for the most part. I showed an end cap, and you'll see how bare it is. Where there's like a couple of mugs that we saw last time, the Jack Skellington mug, the Lock, Shock, and Barrel, which I said stock last time, which makes me laugh so hard when I was editing that. One of my husband's favorite movies is that Lock, Stock, and however many Smoke and Barrels or whatever. And so it's like a battle of the movies playing out in my mind. But anyway, so they had a couple of mugs and a couple of things like that weren't even worth getting. It was like really picked over. They did have some of those cute shelves again this year that almost look like a coffee, like it says like witch's brew on it, and it almost looks like the perfect shelf to do like a little coffee station on. They did have the skull pans, the actual Nordic ware skull pans, the ones that are made to do basically those little pizza bites. It's $16.99 for the Nordic ware pan. Normally that pan is $33 because I wanted to do the skulls originally, but I just was like $33 for a pan, and I get it now. It's actually a really heavy duty nice pan. The ones at Target are a lot more shallow. The skull pan at Target is a lot more shallow, and it's $9.99. Anyway, so the one at HomeGoods is a lot nicer, and for $16.99 is a steal. Also, they had some aprons. They just had a couple of spooky aprons. One of them was so cute. It was black and white with skulls and crossbones all over it. The other one was like, I think just orange and had like black and orange design on it. They did have some cute Halloween dish towels. They had one that said like October 31st. They had one that said Happy Halloween. One had a witch on it, but they had a bunch of different towels. It looks like they got another round of hand towels in, or, you know, kitchen towels, whatever you want to use them for. So we did see some new things, and it wasn't the worst selection I've ever seen, but it definitely wasn't the best. Okay, so we're gonna go to Target and see if, I think we're done with Michael's because we got video of like all the different lines. I was just there the other day just to grab something really quick, and oh my gosh, so much of it is picked over. It's already 30% off, by the way, if you're looking for it, all the stuff on sale. But yeah, it was kind of wild because it was just fully stocked and then it was completely gone. Well, this guy's flying like a bat out of hell, and I don't think they're even looking. No, people mean business today. All right, so I just left Target. The dollar spot was fully stocked. Didn't get shots of it because we got so many shots of Target dollar spot over the last week or two. So they had the usual, the brooms, the cauldrons, the pillows that we've seen. Something new though that I saw at this one. I didn't see the candles at this one. I only saw those at the one yesterday. But this one, they had these little trinkets. They're like little spooky trinkets. It's like a little owl, there's a little witch hat, there's a little stack of books. What else do they have? Oh, and a skull. they were so cute, just little trinket things. And that was really it that I saw that was new there. So all the rest of the stuff was the same old we've seen. Oh, then in the candy section, like back where there's like a baking area where they have cookie cutters and some of the pans that we've already seen before, they had these little mini spooky waffle makers that were really cool. So like one was a skull and the other one's a pumpkin, I think. So yeah, we didn't see a whole lot of new stuff at Target. No Halloween, it's all still freaking school supplies. Anyway, there's a whole construction zone happening here at Joann's. What are you honking at? You're turning and I'm going straight. I don't understand what there is to honk about. Was I not going fast enough for your taste in the middle of a construction zone? You know when you think you're the best driver in the world and everyone else sucks, that you're probably the worst. I've come to terms with that. We're going in to Joann's. It's kind of busy today. All right, so I just left Joann's, and Joann's had a whole bunch of stuff. Kinda. I don't know if they're fully stocked. So they said that they started putting stuff out on Wednesday, but I couldn't figure out if that meant like they're still putting stuff out. I don't know. I should have asked, but I didn't, of course. First of all, once again, this year, Joann's, in my opinion, kills it when it comes to signs. I just feel like when it comes to signs, they just get it right every year. They had all sorts of signs. Happy haunting, happy Halloween, trick or treat, little moons with bats flying up that says trick or treat. I saw that one last year. Jack-o'-lantern signs, and there was one that had a whole little scene where it was like a little spooky house and then a witch flying on a broom, and then one that's like broom parking or broom where you hang your broom. Home is where you hang your broom, I think is what it said. And they had a ton of dishware, like plateware kind of stuff, and like tablecloths. Like they had a tablecloth that was orange with black spider webs. So it was like orange with these little like crows, and it was kind of Edgar Allan Poe-ish, but orange and black. And they had dishware. They had this bowl, like big bowls with little bat wings on the side. They had another bowl that was like a cauldron with purple stuff coming out of it. Oh, those little, what do you call those? I'm gonna be like spreaders. That's what they are, little spreaders. Some were bats, some were ghosts. Maybe there was a pumpkin in there, or a spider or something. They also had a boneyard that just had a bunch of bones, skeletons, different types of skeletons. All right, I'm gonna run into Walmart really quick. So I just left Walmart, which we'll talk about here in a second, but I want to get back to Joann's. All right, so they had a bunch of, I got left off at plateware. They also had this two-tiered fruit bowl looking situation. They also had some of these metal, like luminary looking things that were black on the outside and orange on the inside. Then, let me get to the good stuff. So they had this whole line this year that you guys described as Great Gatsby meets Halloween, and you weren't lying, because that's exactly what it is. It's a lot of black and gold, which my entire house is basically black and silver, but also I'm not against mixing metals. So they had a lot of snakes and spiders and things like that. So they had this really cool spider mirror that was a gold spider mirror. They also had an eye. It was like a mirror that was in the shape of an eye. They also had some little signs that said things like keep it spooky, or I don't know, come in for a I don't know what they said, but they were like just like little signs. They had skulls. They had little like the skeleton hand candelabra or candlestick holder things. They had these plaques that were black, and then it had one had a gold snake on it, and then the other one had a gold skull on it. Those were really cool and really well made. So those types of things would be amazing all year round decor if you like spooky decor all year round, because they aren't cheapy and flimsy like some Halloween decorations are. They're very well made and heavy duty. They also had little plaques as well that were these black velvet plaques. One I think was a spider, and the other one was a snake as well, I believe. They also had these like kind of frame things that were standing, like standing frames, that had like one had a spider, gold spider in it, and the other one had I think a skeleton hand, a gold skeleton hand holding a flower or something like that. They had a pretty wreath, or maybe a couple of pretty wreaths, I can't remember. And just a lot of really pretty black and gold. That's all I gotta say about that. Oh, also they had these really pretty like potion looking bottles, like they're little perfume, almost decanter looking bottle, but they had like a goldish color, they had a wine color, they had I think a black, and then they have these little charms that hang from them. So beautiful. They're so beautiful for all year round decorations. I didn't see any outdoor rugs, and on hashtags they had some really cute rugs, outdoor rugs at Joann's, and I didn't see any there, so we'll have to check back because they had a lot of empty shelves. Yeah, we'll check back and see because I didn't see any rugs. The outdoor signs were pretty minimal, and usually they have a lot more. So we'll see what else they get out, if anything. Okay, so then I went to Walmart, and at Walmart they had, first of all, a bunch of really cute pants, fleecy Halloween pants. They had a Hocus Pocus one that was purple and had all the things on it. Nightmare Before Christmas that were black and silver. I think they had Charlie Brown, Ghostbusters, and I can't remember the last one, but they had some really cute fleecy, super soft pants. I'm so excited for the cold weather. Then they did have a really small section of Halloween, but mostly they had school supplies, so they didn't really have a lot of Halloween decor, but they did have a small section, and so far it looks like a lot of cute vintage lines like last year. They had some little cute statue looking things, a witch, and I think, was it a pumpkin head guy or something like that? Little trinket things. They had a bunch of little signs that were cute that said Happy Halloween. They said trick or treat, or just different little things. They also had these little signs that were so funny. One of them said like, if you think I'm a witch, wait till you meet my sister or something. But the other one, this is my favorite one, said that I am too old for this sheet. You get it? I'm too old for this sheet. It's really cheesy, but also hilarious. But yeah, little things here and there, lots of little vintage things. But it looks like they're, I mean, if that's all they have, I doubt it. They have to be putting more out. But then they had all of their little blow up things. So they had ghosts and pumpkins. They had It the Clown or Pennywise or whatever. And they had Ghostbusters or Slimer. And I can't remember some of the other ones that they had. They also had a bunch of different lights, or you know, the lights that kind of go all around your house, like the things that project onto your house. They had one that was Nightmare Before Christmas that had like little Jack Skellingtons. They had another one with all these different ghosts, but just a bunch of different lights and things like that. They also had just like a little spooky area that had more scary things, like little faux chains and fences and things like that, spiders, scary spooky things. They had the baby heads again, the spooky baby heads. So yeah, just a small section though. They had like huge sections, like 3 or 4 sections last year. Oh, also they had some blankets. They had some Halloween blankets, and they were $10. They were $9.97 or something, which is just wild. They had one that was a really cute witch one that said something like 100% that witch. Which, you know, I probably had to get. And then it had like little witches and brooms and all this different stuff on it. Anyways, it was really cute. And then they had another one that had dogs and a bunch of Halloween costumes. That's Joann's, and that's Walmart. We actually saw some Halloween today though, so I'm really happy about that. So we're going to HomeGoods really quick. The one we went to yesterday, were we there? Last Friday we had really good luck at this HomeGoods, so I'm hoping for the best. All right, I had to ditch my hat because it just got too hot. It is hot. It's hot. First of all, there was nothing in HomeGoods at all. Nothing new, nothing exciting. It was the same old, same old. I'm really excited because I met one of you guys officially. At first I was like, wait, because I never want to just assume that people watch my YouTube, you know? I don't want to be like, oh, you know me? Oh, you know what I mean? I know there are some people who are local who comment, you know, and say like, hey, you know, I was just there, or I recognize where you're at. So I was wondering if I was gonna run into anyone. So if you're watching, Chris, it was so nice to meet you. And I'm so excited that I got to meet one of you guys out there. If you ever see me out Halloween decor hunting, do not hesitate to say what's up. If I act confused and a little socially awkward, please know that I love actually seeing you and talking to you and want to meet y'all, and that I'm just a normal ghoul out Halloween decor hunting on camera. So that was worth the trip to HomeGoods because there wasn't anything in there. Just made my whole day meeting ya. So I'm at Aldi, just sitting in my car sweating. If we don't go out tomorrow, I'll try to squeeze in Monday. I'll squeeze in one more day into this video and just do it that way, so. Alright, I hear ya. I'm not hitting anything. Oh, I'm gonna hit a biker. Tour de France out here. Swear the bikers around here. All right, hey everyone, we are back out Halloween decor hunting. Me and good old Mr. Skeleton. It is another day, another striped outfit. Hey, I just thought it'd be kind of funny to I think day one we didn't wear stripes, but basically do an entire week of just all my striped clothing. And I think we were successful. So this is the last day I'm gonna be adding into this weekly vlog that I'm doing. Because tomorrow I'm gonna start a new week of Halloween decor hunting, or maybe, I don't know, I haven't decided yet. Who am I kidding? What is this? Anakin Skywalker right here. I have to tell you guys, I don't want, what? What do you mean the road is closed? I thought I was having a good day, and now there's this. I brought some fruit snacks. Where are those at? Hello, fruit snacks, I brought you. Where are ya? Where are the fruit snacks that I brought? What the hell? Oh, they're in my crotch. Well, let me just tell you, today, it's Tuesday, and I was gonna go out yesterday, but it was Labor Day. I don't know why I turned down here. I figured the stores would be busy because everyone had off work. So today, it's like, right now, it's like 58 degrees out and overcast and rainy, and it just thunderstormed. It is my time. It is fall. La 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 la. And if you live in California or Florida or Arizona or basically anywhere in the South, I feel bad even saying it because you're probably like, ugh, that a-hole has to talk about how nice it is. Well, let me just say this. In February, I give you full permission to just talk about how nice the weather is where you live as I'm freezing my nipples off here in Kansas City. I give you full permission to just be like, oh my gosh, you wouldn't believe, Jade, the weather is like 70 degrees today and sunny, and I'm gonna be like, So I do feel bad even talking about the weather, but also I have to talk about it because I can't just not talk about it. All right, so we're gonna hit the drugstores today because we didn't get to them last week. We're gonna hit Walgreens, CVS, and then we're going out to my mom's because I gotta drop off. Well, first of all, my mom has COVID, and today has been her worst day so far. So my husband and I had bought one of those oxygen meters for your finger, like to blood oxygen level is what it reads or whatever, because I wasn't gonna say anything because it just, I didn't, like, everyone has their own worries going on and their own family stuff and everything, work and like everything going on this year. It's just really overwhelming, so I wasn't gonna say anything. But my husband and I had COVID like 2 months ago. It was after Halloween in June, but before we really started digging into Halloween decor hunting. So I stayed home for 2 weeks. I didn't do anything, which there wasn't really much to see anyway. My husband got pretty sick, had basically all the symptoms in the book. And then if my husband wouldn't have been sick, I wouldn't have even known I had it because my symptoms were so mild. Like one day I felt kind of faint, and then at nighttime I would get this really annoying tickle in my throat, almost like when you cough and you're in a public space, not with COVID. Don't go out in public if you have COVID, but you know what I mean. Like if you have a cough or you have to cough and you don't want to, like during a test or something, like in school, like when you're in school, and you have to like hold your cough because you don't want to make, you don't want to interrupt or disrupt anybody. I don't know if anyone else did this. This is my life. And you get that really intense tickle in your throat. That's what it felt like, but a cough never actually materialized. It never happened. I never actually had to cough. It was just this annoying tickle. And honestly, I would have written it off, all of it, as allergies if I wouldn't have known, if my husband wouldn't have had it, which is kind of scary. Okay, we're supposed to be talking about Halloween decorations and I'm over here talking about COVID, but maybe if you like hearing about all this stuff, maybe you're enjoying this. Anyway, my mom got it from a wedding she went to last weekend. So I'm gonna bring her this blood oxygen thing. And she doesn't have a thermometer. So I'm gonna stop by when we're looking at Walgreens at Halloween decorations. We're gonna stop by and grab her a thermometer. And then also I thought about, cause I wanted to go out to Hy-Vee because there's a Starbucks in there. And I've heard that some grocery store Starbucks are accidentally putting their Halloween cups out early. So I figured we would check and see. But also while I'm there, maybe we'll get my mom some flowers or some pumpkin muffins, or maybe both. Just something that maybe will cheer her up while she's not feeling so well. So, I don't know. I just feel so bad. I don't, you know, that she's sick. And then I was just going to drop them off in her garage and then leave. I'm not going to go in the house or anything because I don't know if you can get this again. I really didn't have it serious enough that I'm still having a hard time believing I even had it. Although my husband and I have the antibodies, but I still don't trust it. I'm like, I don't know, yeah. So anyways, if you're struggling with COVID, sending all the positive vibes out to you, because it's just not fun at all. So while we're out at my mom's, there's this whole area. If you remember last time we went to Tuesday morning, Target, Walmart, Dollar Tree. I think we're gonna do the same rounds today just to see if they put anything new out. I'm pretty sure Dollar Tree at this point is really picked over, but I've seen a few things like some potion bottles and stuff that I haven't seen at Dollar Tree yet. So we're gonna check that out. Of course, this person is going 28 miles per hour in a 45. What are you even doing? Oh my God. I thought I was a happy camper today. It's fall, but turns out, no, I'm still the same angry driver as always. But I gotta run to the bank really quick, and then I'm gonna run into HomeGoods while we're out here and see if they got anything else at all other than gnomes. All right, it just started pouring down rain. Let's turn on these wipers. We're gonna see, oh, excuse me, pardon me. Is that a spot? Is that a spot? Nope, that's a short car. Is that a spot? Nope, another short car. No, it's not raining that hard. We'll just go in really quickly. Let's put this, get this. Oh shoot, I gotta turn off the camera. Oh God, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Ready? God. Ah. It's not nearly as bad wearing a mask. Man, it's not 500 degrees out. And actually, I was thinking about it. I'm definitely not going to be mad about this mask thing in the winter because my face gets so cold. So, HomeGoods had some cute new spooky mugs. I was surprised to see not a lot, but some cute ones. They had an orange mug with bats on it. They had another, was it orange or orangish red kind of mug with skulls on it. They had a black one with these gray spider webs on it. Yeah, they were cute. They were cute. This person is literally turning around in the middle. All right, Texas, get it together. Did not see a headless horseman statue. Still haven't seen one of those, but they did have a couple of new things. I saw this like haunted house, spooky house looking thing that had ghosts kind of all over it. They had some new witches that they put out with, you know, the fancy dresses. They did have, okay, a couple of years ago, I got this ceramic pumpkin stack that had like different jack-o'-lantern faces on it, and it was orange. They had a white version that was just like all white jack-o'-lanterns. They did have some spooky blankets, which I was excited about. One that had a bunch of different spooky things on it: candy corns, ghosts, bones, skeletons. Another one that was like an orange and black, like a black and white checker print that said boo all over it. And then there was one that I had seen before that had like a witch flying on a broom and a cat, or maybe I'm imagining things, stars, moons, maybe, I don't know. Like, I didn't get all of the decorations because a lot of the Halloween we've seen, the, you know, the radios, the gnomes, the witches, I've seen a lot of that stuff already, so I didn't even get shots of it. But we did see some spooky mugs and we did see some spooky blankets. And eventually I really want to go back to Home Depot. Maybe we'll go tomorrow and save that for next week. By the way, one of you told me what my dream was about, actually in the comments of that video, but I was going to tell you anyway. Hold on one second. I got to run into the post office real quick. Some of you guys sent me some stuff and I'm so excited. I'm going to have to show it, what you guys got me. I don't know if I'm gonna do it on this video or next, but I'm so excited. So I was gonna talk about the meaning of this dream. So somebody said that poop in a dream means that spirits are going to bring you a sum of money. I'm not mad about that. And apparently, maybe if the poop in the dream looked like fried chicken, it means that the spirits are hungry. So I definitely need to make a feast for them, especially if there's a sum of money that's gonna happen. I'll make a whole platter. What do you like, spirits? But anyways, if you didn't see the dream, you gotta go back to the last Halloween decor hunting video. It's probably in the first 10 minutes or so. All right, we're gonna go into Hy-Vee. I'm gonna look for Starbucks cups. We're gonna look for some maybe pumpkin stuff for my mom, like little treats. What else? Oh, flowers. That's where we're gonna go look. Oh, there it is. So we got my mom some stuff. I got her these flowers, this little fall bouquet. She loves purple and bright colors. And then I got her some jumbo pumpkin muffins and then a thermometer. We're gonna go see her. Well, we're not gonna see her. I'm gonna drop it off in the garage. But she's awake. I texted her and she called me. So she's awake and she's feeling a little bit better after her nap. And so that's good. So hopefully this helps. Okay, I'm gonna drop this off inside the garage and I'll be right back. Just in case, we're gonna spray our hands.
Your call has been forwarded.
She says she's on the phone. That's why she didn't answer. So we're just gonna move on to Target. And I'm already running low on batteries at 100% battery. I don't know what's going on with this, but we can't afford that. We still got some places to go. And I also forgot I gotta go to Kohl's, which I should have already gone to, because I gotta pick up my husband's, he ordered some shoes. Hello?
Thank you so much for my goodies. That makes me feel so good.
Mom, don't cry.
I know. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm having my worst day.
Well, I know you're having a bad day.
Cheered me up.
All right. All right, let me just say this. The entire teenage population was in Dollar Tree just now. So, went to Target and then I ran across the street really quick. I didn't really show it because running out of battery. Went to Dollar Tree and then Tuesday morning. So, at Target, I didn't see anything new other than some cute spooky clothes. They had a cute jack-o'-lantern sweatshirt, a Hocus Pocus t-shirt that said just a bunch of Hocus Pocus. There was one that had pumpkins all over it. Their dollar spot was very picked over, but nothing new that I saw. All right, so then we cruised over to Tuesday morning and they had more stuff out than what we saw before. They had some cute, like, what the? It literally, I feel like somebody just screamed. But they had a bunch of tabletop decor. Some cute little, like, one was like a ghost with a pumpkin that lit up. They had a cute little candlestick holder that was black that had glittery spiders on it. Just like some cute bowls and like one that had like an owl and some pumpkins, I think. And then they had like a spooky house thing. And then they had little pillows, one that said home where the O was a pumpkin. We're going to Walmart, by the way, is where we're headed right now. So they had, what else did they have? Just some wreaths. And they also had this witch that was on this pedestal, and it's a witch flying on a broom, which is like my favorite type of piece ever. So then we went into Dollar Tree. Didn't see anything new at Dollar Tree. It was very, 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 very picked over though. And like I said, the entire teenage population was at Dollar Tree. So now we're headed to Walmart. What is happening here? There is nowhere to park. Everywhere is slammed today. Right, so Walmart is a whole mess. This parking situation, this is that same parking lot that's like half closed. We're not even gonna do it. We're skipping Walmart today. We're gonna go to CVS and Walgreens. Oh, I literally almost said, okay, you and your Maserati, and it's literally a Maserati. So we're going to Walgreens first. See if they have any stuff out yet. Ooh, farmer's market. All right, so Walgreens started putting Halloween stuff out. Still not all of it. There's just like a little bit. There were some spooky mugs. They had a jack-o'-lantern, a candy corn with like a little smiley face on it. So they did have some cute spooky mugs. Some little spell books, little tabletop decor, little potion bottles. They were in different colors, like different kind of Halloween colors. And they had some spooky socks. They had, like one had green with spiders. Those were really cute. Another were purple with bats. And then, I can't remember quite what the other ones were, but those were the two that stood out to me. And then I saw a bunch of skeletons in little boneyard again. But that's really it. They had a lot of empty shelving in that area, so it looks like they were still putting a lot of stuff out. I sprayed hand sanitizer on that on accident. Lol. So maybe next week or the end of this week will be a good time for Walgreens and CVS. So next we're going to Kohl's, see what they got. And we're either gonna swing by Target really quick again. I gotta grab some groceries there, or we're just gonna go tomorrow because I gotta go to Target anyway. But don't worry, I'm just sitting here picking at my cuticles. All right, so I just got out of Kohl's and they had some really cute clothes. First of all, they had this sweatshirt that was so cute. It had little like candy corns and pumpkins and a ghost on it. It was so cute. It was like a black little sweatshirt and had all those little characters on it. And then they had another shirt, like some baseball looking tees. One of them had Yoda on it, like baby Yoda. It said trick or treat. The other one, I think there was one that had Jack Skellington and Sally. They also had a gray t-shirt that said boo with a bunch of ghosts all over it. So they did have some cute little outfits, some cute t-shirts and sweatshirts and stuff. Then I went to the home decor area. They had a little like, kind of like a little snow globe that's a jack-o'-lantern and it lights up. They had a really cool, like, it was like a candle, and then you press the button and all this glitter comes up and it spins, and there's a witch flying on a broom that comes around. That was the most exciting thing there, I think. They also had a couple of wreaths. They had this one that could be a wall decor too, but it was a crescent moon with a witch flying on a broom in front of it. I think they had it last year or something similar to it last year, and it lights up. They also had a ghost that said boo on it, and then a jack-o'-lantern thing. Oh, girl's getting tired today. It's the perfect day ever to take a nap. So Kohl is like feeling it. I want to go home, get in my jammies, my Jack Skellington jammies. So at Kohl's, in the bath and kitchen area section, they had some really cute bath and kitchen towels and bath rugs. They had a lot of kitchen towels, some of which I showed you a little bit during the best and worst video, best and worst of Halloween. They had the one that says stay spooky. They had the purple cat one, the purple one with the black cat and the moon. So pretty in person, so pretty. They had just a plain black towel with some pumpkins. I think they had another one, maybe that spider web. They just had a bunch of different towels. I got shots of all of them. They're so cute. Also, they had the bath rugs. The jack-o'-lantern bath rug in person is probably the cutest bath rug I've seen in a long time, because I feel like it can go with so many different themes. They also had the other rug that was like a little black cat, and it had all the purple. The purple is so pretty in person, not gonna lie. All right, so then I'm gonna run into Target really quick and see if they got anything new. I only have 5% battery left, but I have to tell you, because I was not expecting to see anything, and I'm so glad we came to this Target, because I walked down the aisles, saw a very picked over dollar spot, went down into the area where they normally have Halloween, and they had all school supplies. So I was like, really? Like, whatever. So I kind of went down a different aisle, was coming back around, and I see something orange down this weird aisle, like these weird side aisles that normally don't have anything, but it's like back stock or random stuff like that. And they had Halloween out. Not a lot. They were just starting to put it out. I saw almost a fully stocked Ghoulish Garden. So they had the poppies, the black with the purple eyeballs in the middle, which look even better in person. The black petals are like this velvety look. The other ones kind of looked similar to last year, but is perfect if you missed out last year on the Ghoulish Garden. they do have some of the stuff from last year. Anyway, they also had the cloche with the little kind of leopard print, zebra, orange and yellow prints, floral inside. Saw those looked really good quality as well. All the Ghoulish Garden is really good quality for the price, especially, but just not all of it is my style. Really, the only things that were my style this year in Target's entire collection were the black poppies, and I'm really looking for this cake stand. They didn't have it, so either somebody snatched it right up already or they haven't put it out yet. But they had lots of skulls, like different velvet skulls, purple and black, and then just regular looking skulls. They had a bunch of different pumpkins. They had some cream looking pumpkins with studs all over it, and then black pumpkins with studs, gold studs. They had the leather looking pumpkins, the black leather one. Those were really cool in person, but once again, none of it was really my style. Didn't see any jack-o'-lanterns out yet. Also saw some other pumpkins that were more like orange, like Happy Halloween, said trick or treat. They were black and orange. Oh, they had the candelabras this year. So they had the one candelabra that looks like the octopus tentacles, and the other candelabra had a skull and was a little bit more, kind of looked like the line last year with that skull. I can't really describe it. Oh my gosh, I'm running out of batteries. Okay, what else did I see really quick? Oh, I saw a bat dish that was cute and a jack-o'-lantern dish that was cute. And I think that was, oh, and I saw the blankets. The blankets are $10, which is a super good deal. They had skulls. They had one that said boo all over it, black and white, says boo all over it, and another one that's gray that has bats and a cat, like black cats all over it, and then another one that's just white, I think, or cream, white or cream, with pumpkins all over it. Not jack-o'-lanterns, just like it's more fall. It's got pumpkins all over it. And that's pretty much all I saw there, but they are starting to put stuff out at Target. I was not, every single year I get surprised. Every year I'm like, oh, like I get shocked because like I'm not expecting to see Target until the 13th. That's when I thought it was coming out. And here we are today on the 8th, and I'm shocked once again. Gotta go. This is the end of this Halloween decor hunting video, but I'm gonna keep going this week, and you'll be seeing another, we're still out Halloween decor hunting. Oh, I missed CVS. We'll get it next time. We'll go to CVS next time. I'm just all frazzled because I'm running out of batteries. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up. Say hey ghoul hey down in the comments because you know I love talking to you. And let me know what you're seeing out there, Halloween decor hunting, any good stuff. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. I have enough battery. It's literally dying.